Hello, this is the LEGO Nexo Knights Ultimate General Magmar, and I actually feel like this one is slightly better than most of the Ultimate figure sets when you consider all three of the official configurations that you can do. This default setup here is with the Nexo Power Rock Ripper, and I like what they've done with the backpack on this one. Notice this is able to stand up. I mean, it is very unwieldy with so much stuff on the back, but you are able to get it to pose on the ground without attaching it to anything that is a studded base. So it's just a matter of getting the balance right, and it will actually work, which is a little bit of a feat given just how much is back here. But these spinners up here are able to be spun up from underneath, just have axles going all the way through, which is a pretty cool thing. And if you're holding on to the figure itself, it becomes a lot easier. You can also angle these. So you can angle these forward, and you can also angle them out. That's what I like about this most. It just gives you different options for different things that you can do here. So these can be used towards the front for attacks. You can imagine them being angled just straight up to turn them almost into a helicopter-like thing to actually give him thrust. Or speaking of giving him thrust, if he needs to get a big kind of rocket sort of boost, just angle them this way. Now he's able to fly forward very quickly. The next configuration sets him up with the Nexo Power of Mightiness, and here he's supposed to gain this extra weapon, a double fist smasher weapon, which is a pole style weapon which can hit from both ends. I like the use of the brown colored kind of extra large gauntlet pieces there just at the ends, but this by itself isn't that much different than the others. But the nice extra configurability with these is that you can just take those fist pieces off and put them exactly where they were originally designed to be used, or how they were originally designed to be used. Back when they were first introduced, you put them onto hands just like that. And I think that's actually a better use of these, because then he can use both of them at the same time, and it kind of goes with the whole mightiness idea. Now here you do have to take the shield off, but you can just imagine that he's kind of absorbed that power for this time, and so he's gained extra strength and extra power in his fists themselves. This third configuration sets him up with the Whirlwind Nexo Power, and here you change the attachments out at the tips of the whole backpack device. Once again, colored, transparent, spinning things. However, these are supposed to be fans, and also they are attached with these right angle adapters now, so things work a little bit differently. You do want to kind of squeeze these ends together, kind of pinch them to make sure that there's a good amount of friction. Otherwise, these will still be able to rotate around just like they did before. The whole thing now will rotate around, but squeeze that down to bring friction in it, and then these will still spin just at a 90-degree angle to the previous axis, and you can still turn these around to repose them, so you can use them facing forward to send wind at your enemies. You can use them facing back to give you a little bit of propulsion, and this also works quite nice, angling these forward to turn this into a lifting device for him, and the whole thing kind of looks like a helicopter hovering kind of thing now that becomes more integrated with him. Still allows him to hold on to the shield and to another weapon like that, so I think this actually works out really well. And again, if you want to spin these things around, just the key thing here really is to bring in that friction, because I will show you what happens if you don't. If you just leave it a little bit loose, then these will just kind of flop around, because it was designed to do that. If you want to do it that way, you can as well. Just another little option. With all the accessories and attachments removed, you can see the exclusive prints for Magmar and his torso and his legs and his hips. And that really looks like he's got just a bright source of heat within him. And his rib cage is starting to expand out, and got the little bits of crust of solidified parts that are starting to turn gray a little bit. It's a really interesting look. Makes him look quite fiery, which is quite not like his personality in universe, I'd say. It really does show that he's gone to a different level here to get to the ultimate state. The headpiece and the prints on it are the same as on the regular Magmar that we got with the Siege Machine of Doom, and that goes for the front and the back as well. So there you go. Not yet a key central character in universe as of the time of the recording of this video, but a very well done ultimate figure version of him with a lot of good options for play and different accessories to actually use. Again, I think this is one of the more well done ultimate figures from the series so far. Let me know what you think, share your thoughts in a comment, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.